section. So you're basically pre-ordering your book a couple months in advance. You're paying for it in advance. It's 35% off with Midtown versus the regular price. And normally when I do a pull list with Midtown, I get 15% off, which isn't too bad. But 35 is a lot better. Obviously, an additional 20% off makes a big difference. And I order enough books that I typically don't pay shipping costs either. So, so lately, the last several months, I've been pre-ordering a lot more books than I used to. It just economically, it just makes a lot of sense. So I wanted to run through just a few that I'm picking up here. These are books typically coming out in March. Sometimes between March and April, just depends on the release date. So for Dark Horse, Black Hammer #9, definitely getting the A cover on that. Just been collecting the A covers on these books. The B covers are okay. I think Dave Stewart's doing the B covers on those, but I definitely love Black Hammer. It's a great series. The writing on it's fantastic. Going down the list here, yeah, I don't think there was anything else with Dark Horse I was pre-ordering. Move on to DC. I think I pre-ordered this Batgirl Putri cover. So it looks like they're switching artists. Batgirl had been Middleton rather has been doing the B covers, and then Artgerm I think did a few, and now they're switching to Yasmin Putri. So this book could blow up because a lot of people may not know that Putri is doing the cover. So it could be one of those deals like you had with Harley Quinn, although that was more of a perfect storm because you had a first appearance as well. But with Harley Quinn, you had a scheduled cover artist, Mike Cho, and they switched it. DC switched it at the last moment. So pre-orders would never have known that that Tedesco was doing the cover. So here you kind of know that Putri's doing the cover, but still a lot of people may not realize and may not have switched over their orders. So this could be an under-ordered book. Yeah, we'll see. So that could be one to target. They don't show the image yet. So a lot of the B covers on pre-orders, they won't have the art yet on that, the cover artist. But usually the A covers, they do. So like Batman is one I pre-order every month. I've been collecting A covers on Batman probably for 6 or 7 years now. So it's not likely that I'm going to miss an A cover on Batman. So that's one I'll go ahead and pre-order because I know I'm going to buy it. Batman Who Laughs, another one I pre-ordered, the Jock cover. And you got the Delato cover, which I don't think they have the image yet on that one. Yeah, at least Midtown doesn't. I think I've seen the image online, though. There's a blank cover. I don't know who buys those, but good luck. Catwoman, Artgerm. I don't think they have the cover art on that yet. That's been a hot book. Catwoman B covers have been pretty good. We'll see if that continues. Okay, the big book coming out, obviously, is Detective Comics in March, 1000. I think all the images, yeah, they have all the images now. So the Capullo cover is definitely one that I'm getting, and probably the Jock cover. I just think that's an awesome cover. I think those were the only two. Yeah, those were the only two I really wanted, were the Capullo and the Jock cover. I mean, there's a lot of good covers there. Yeah, man, there's all these signed variants. I mean, it's crazy. It's going to be 20 different issues of that, variants of that book. Doomsday Clock, that's one I'm always pre-ordering. I love that series. It's been getting better and better almost every issue. So that one I definitely I'll be pre-ordering. Yeah, I think with DC that might... Oh, Heroes in Crisis, A covers. By the way, that's not the cover that's coming out, right? In Midtown never switched the cover, but that was the one that was supposed to come out. And good old Tom King, he just thought that was just too violent. Did he work for the CIA? Oh, boy, I don't know. This guy's That guy's a piece of work, I must say, Tom King. I like a lot of his writing, but I don't think he's a great person, in my opinion. All right, moving on here. Yeah, Shazam might be good. I don't know what this B cover, Mike Cho. Mike Cho sometimes has some really good covers, so that might be one worth looking for when that comes out on the order. I think this Titans Suyan cover is really good. He's been really producing some nice artwork. Gideon Falls number 11. He does the B cover on that. It is beautiful. I mean, I'm really starting to pay attention to his artwork. I think it's Miko Suyan. I think that does it for DC. A lot of trade paperbacks. I don't really do a lot of dynamic entertainment, so I usually skip that section. Moving on here, yeah, it's a lot of stuff coming out, crazy. Sorry, this is dragging. Man, dynamic entertainment has a lot of books coming out. IDW, same thing. I don't usually buy a lot of their books. I used to collect Star Trek when it first came out. I thought it was pretty good, but it kind of lost me, and I ended up selling the whole collection. All right, and we're into Image. There's probably a few Image books here. Criminal. That one has been, I think, issue number 1, came out recently. You've got number 3 on the pre-order there. Not bad. Ice Cream Man is definitely one that I pick up, so I pre-ordered that. They always have really interesting covers. Very unique. And I think they have the B cover. Yeah, there's the B cover too. So here they have the B cover artwork shown on Ice Cream Man. Lazarus Risen. I've really enjoyed the Lazarus series. You can still buy them cheap. I mean, you could probably buy the whole run. I think there's 27 issues. You probably can buy the whole run for like $50. It's crazy. That's a really good series. The writing by Greg Rucka is probably his best in many years. Probably since Planet Hulk, in my opinion. And Michael Lark's artwork it's so cool. It's kind of like Brian Hitch artwork. Very kind of a realistic feel to it, but kind of a grittier feel. I really like his artwork. He's excellent. So that's one I highly recommend getting. Middle West number 5. I definitely have that on my pre-order. Those have been really good. Scotty Young's writing. I like Scotty Young's writing better than his artwork, believe it or not. I'm glad he's becoming more of a writer. It's just preference. I don't really care for that baby style. I mean, it's just not my thing. It's kind of like J. Scott Campbell. Just don't care for the artwork. But I like his writing, and I like the artwork of Jorge Corona here. It's very good. So it's a good combination. That book's doing very well. It's going to 2nd and 3rd printings already. Moving down the list here, I was collecting Realm, first 10 issues, but I kind of have fallen off on it. I don't know. It's been dragging, so I stopped at 10. Skyward has been pretty good. The artwork's been great. Lee Garbnett is really good. His artwork is very dynamic. I enjoy that book, so I'm going to continue with that, I think. I dropped Walking Dead, guys. I can't make it to 200. I don't know. I've just lost interest in it. It's just the same story repeated, in my opinion. I don't know. I've been collecting it since issue 80. So for me not to buy this book is a big deal. I don't know. I think there's a lot of readers have been dropping off on this, but there'll be a lot of people that stay on until 200. After 200 is going to be interesting. If Kirkman was smart, he would he would end the series at 200, but he probably won't. But he'll probably keep a good amount of readers till issue 200, and then what I imagine will happen is there'll be a big drop off. That's my prediction, anyways. Monstrous has been really good. I pre-order that pretty much every month now. Artwork's awesome. Story's really good.